Hey there, math enthusiasts! Welcome back to DG Tutorials, another exciting journey into the world of mathematics. Ready to dive into the fascinating world of cones and spheres? These shapes might seem simple, but they hold a treasure trove of mathematical secrets. Let's unlock these secrets together. By the end of this lesson, you'll be a pro at understanding and calculating their properties. First, let's talk about cones. Cones are not just ice cream holders. They are fascinating geometric shapes with unique properties. Picture this. A cone has one circular face called its base and a vertex, which is a point not in the same plane as the base. This vertex is like the tip of a mountain. Connecting the vertex to any point on the circle forms the lateral surface. This surface is curved and smooth, wrapping around the cone. Now, to find the surface area of a cone, we need to do a bit of math magic. It involves understanding both the lateral surface and the base. The surface area is the sum of the lateral surface area and the base area. Think of it as unwrapping the cone and laying it flat. The formula for the lateral surface area is pi times the radius of the base times the slant height. This gives us the area of the curved surface. So that's pi times the radius times the slant height, or pi s. This part covers the curved surface of the cone. Next, let's add the base area. The base is a circle, and we know how to find the area of a circle, right? Remember, the base is a circle, so its area is pi times the radius squared, or pi asterisk r2. This gives us the area of the flat circular base. Putting it all together, the surface area of an entire cone is pi times the radius times the slant height plus pi times the radius squared. So the formula is pi s plus pi asterisk r2. Simple, right? With this, you can easily calculate the surface area of any cone. Alright, moving on to volume. The volume of a cone is a measure of how much space it occupies. The volume of a cone is found using the formula volume equals 1/3 of the base area times the height, so volume equals sine 1/3 height. This formula might seem a bit tricky, but it's quite straightforward once you get the hang of it. Since the base area is pi times the radius squared, we substitute that into our volume formula. So volume equals sine 1/3 r2 asterisk height, pi height. That's it. You now have the volume of the cone. Let's compare this to a cylinder. Cylinders and cones are closely related, and understanding one helps with the other. The volume of a cylinder is pi times the radius squared times the height, or pi h. Notice something? The formulas are quite similar. The volume of a cone is exactly 1/3 of the volume of a cylinder with the same base and height. Fascinating, isn't it? This relationship is a key concept in geometry. Now let's switch gears and talk about spheres. Spheres are perfectly round shapes that we encounter in many aspects of life. Spheres are everywhere. Golf balls, basketballs, planets, and even some fruits like apples and oranges. They are the epitome of symmetry. The surface area of a sphere is given by the formula 4 times pi times the radius squared, or 4r2. Easy to remember, right? This formula helps us understand the outer surface of the sphere. And for the volume, we use the formula 4/3 times pi times the radius cubed, or 4/3 r3. This tells us how much space the sphere occupies. So if you know the radius, you can quickly find the volume. Quick recap. These formulas are essential for solving problems involving spheres. The surface area of a cone is pi times the radius times the slant height plus pi times the radius squared, or pi s plus pi r2. And the volume is 1/3 times pi times the radius squared times the height, or 1/3 pi h. For a sphere, the surface area is 4 times pi times the radius squared, or 4r2, and the volume is 4/3 times pi times the radius cubed, or 4/3 r3. These formulas are your keys to mastering the geometry of spheres. That's it for today's math adventure. We've covered a lot, but with practice, these concepts will become second nature. Keep practicing those formulas, and you'll master the surface area and volume of cones and spheres in no time. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more math secrets. See you next time. Keep exploring the wonderful world of math.